Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna be looking at some redneck engineering. Let's get straight into it. And away we go.
Unlimited power. Yeah,
Unlimited
nobody tell them about system
power.
loss or anything.
Oh.
Just don't. Just let it go. Let them be happy. Why use a rain cover when you can just wire a
New commentator, maybe?
food box to it? There's few problems in life that Tupperware can't fix. I wasn't aware this was one of the problems it could fix, but
wait, what's it
we
fixing?
can add that to the list. I also usually defend redneck engineering, but if you're gonna climb all the way up to your roof and like attach something, just get the right part so you only have to do it once. All
True.
right, let's go to the lake. Yes, the Florida special. I've seen boat trailers with
Wait, what
lawnmower tires on them.
Oh my god. They're the things you use to lift stuff. Oh,
This is a new
shizzle.
one, and I wouldn't take it on the highway, but there are no car inspections in Florida for a reason. I'm actually wondering where this is now,
Really?
because that's not a Florida plate. One of them escaped. Found this at my local Walmart. This is actually really common in New York City as well. I can't
What?
tell if this is a minivan or not, but with minivans, sometimes criminals will just shove something into the track for the door and like rip the entire door backwards. So a lot of
Whoa.
cars will actually have these little padlock thingies on the outside. Not entirely sure that they rip out their door handles too.
Jesus Christ. This reminds me of Mr. Bean, though. Mr. Bean used to have a lock on his door.
But that could have been what necessitated the padlock. Friend's cabinet mounted microwaves. Mount busted. Improvisation ensued. Oh, no, please don't do that. No, just
What?
disconnect it. You can run that thing safely if you don't turn on the vent fan. So is it just me or is that a really weirdly shaped microwave? It's like really thin.
Yeah, what are you
Engineering
fitting in
to
that?
prevent redneck. The top of his head looks like a lemon now. Seriously, it just looks like a cutting board
Prevent
with a slice of lemon on
redneck.
it. It works. So like, I ain't gonna fault him for it. And on a construction site, like nobody looks good. So you go for it. Better put your safety vest back on though before the safety man yells.
And it seems to be catching on as well, because this guy is also making one.
Yeah, there is no headphone jack in, so I did this abomination. It gets to 50 decibels, so it's okay. 50 decibels is pretty quiet. Oh, God.
What is this?
Oh no,
A
what
radio?
have you done? So yeah, they basically fed the audio signal into the amp, question mark, on the back of what is this thing?
Does it
This is like
work?
the tiniest boombox in existence.
Oh my God.
It's so cute. Sharp, you make an adorable boombox. Also, you have a cassette deck there, so you can use a cassette to 3.5 millimeter input to give yourself a 3.5 millimeter input to the speakers without doing this thing and get full volume.
What the
as
hell?
long as it's cold. That's a substantial like split system looking thing. I don't know about the license plate you got zip tied to the back of the AC cage there, but I'm glad it's working. Fan
Hey, if it
capacitor
works,
failed on my AC
don't
at
fix
11
it.
p.m. on a Friday night. This was my solution until I can get a new one. I mean, I won't pull nearly as much air, but it'll do. Just don't burn out your unit.
Dude, I could do
over,
with aircon right now.
A weekend of being
It's
really
very warm.
uncomfortable. This is how our office building is trying to find a source of sewage smell for 5 months in a row. A new hole appears every month. The smell never disappears. The bathrooms have just been remodeled. They sell a tool for this. Stop destroying your wall. There's a little
What
thing like a
is
stick
happening?
with a smoky thing. It just creates like a really like wispy smoke, and you just go along, you're looking for the airflow to see where it's coming from. If you're gonna do this much work, just take down the entire wall. Like just cut all like around the edges, and then just accept the fact that you're gonna have to put up a new wall again, and then you can actually get to everything and take a look. Getting
Why was the wall made of
that
plasterboard?
extra few inches, and then you can actually
Or just really janky wood?
get to everything.
Also, that looks like there's a door handle on a wall. What is
And
happening?
Take a look. Getting that extra few inches with some leftover adapters. I mean, I've been guilty of this for USB-C, but what in
I'm
the...
guilty of this too, but not like this.
Oh my God, it's exposed on the edge there. Not the tabs. The tabs are so you can ground these ungrounded plugs, but like the blades are
That is a
like
fire
half
hazard.
an inch out of that socket. Oh my God. Oh.
Do not attempt this at home.
It's a 220. It's a 220. Oh
I don't
my
know what
God.
that
Keep your
means.
local fire department
American
busy with this
power.
one simple trick. Well done, random commenter. Well done. Chairs at a family-owned business. I'm more gonna criticize this for the redneck engineering without the effort. Like, if you're gonna do this, disassemble the rest of the chair, or just take a sawzall to it or something, so that it's an actual bar stool with just a back or something. You don't even need the
Yeah,
back. You just bar stool, it's done. Okay, if
true.
you-
He's right. You could have took off that. You could sawed down the legs a bit, and then like just made that a flat bit, and then it would be fine. Unless that's literally sit on it and it actually falls off, then you'd be kind of screwed. You could weld it on or glue it on or whatever, because you can't even use the foot pedal. What's the point?
You reuse the seat. That's cool. J-Box air conditioning. For those unfamiliar, J-Box is a junction box, and they've literally just stuck it up out of their thing. Funnily enough, this is actually very similar to how the first quote-unquote air conditioning worked. It looked like a tiny turbine that you clamped onto your window. You filled it with water, and then there was a sponge inside of it. The air came in, it would evaporate the water out of the sponge, and then there was a vent on the inside where you could bring the cooler air, marginally cooler air, I'm sure, in. It's basically a glorified swamp cooler is all it was, but it was neat. With a little more engineering, you could probably build something very similar out of this. Round up the pack, we're going camping. Oh
yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Well, the foil thing does work. My little bit of redneck engineering, I went to a summer music school that did not have air conditioning. My window faced east, and my room was a toaster oven, and after a week of being easy bake Lexi, I built a like a giant reflector out of foil foam core that I got from like one of the trips to the like pharmacy. They didn't have barely any stores out there. Rigged the whole thing up with foil, put it up in the windows all the way to the edges, insulated the inside of the room best I could, and at night I'd open everything up to bring in the cool air and then shut it all during the the day. And my room was consistently at 10 degrees cooler than everybody else's on the east side of the building. It was constantly dark, but I liked it that way. Whacking weeds with a 100-watt solar panel. So, I'm sorry. What? The 100-watt solar panel and a capacitor or a supercapacitor. What in the... Oh, okay. Hang on.
So it's a
18-volt weed whacker. Got it.
It's a solar-powered weed whacker. Nice.
Capacitor didn't help much.
That's eco-friendly right there.
No. MC4's 100-watt panel. Yeah.
Right, they're electric anyway, right? They're not even...
You're basically trying to make a quick charge battery. Did this work? Well, I guess this is whatever parts he had on hand. I can't imagine just rigging a 100-watt panel up to like a cigarette lighter and using a cigarette lighter charger for those 18-volt batteries wouldn't be easier. But, you know, if whatever parts you got. I was told to share my masterpiece here. Peak Bosnian engineering. You created a Volks Camino. And I love it.
Perfect.
Oh my god, it's glorious.
Oh my god.
Just moved and had to install drywall anchors without a drill. Turns out Allen keys make great pilot holes. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Pilot bits always get lost, like the super tiny, or they'll break or whatever. That's not a bad idea. And way easier to hold while you have a stud finder. I'm keeping this. This is genuinely good advice. Advertised as a yacht on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, wait.
Yes,
is that an RV like put into a boat? Isn't that kind of genius? At the same time, kind of cheapskate, but genius?
Also,
what?
No.
There's so much more room on this. No, I think this is quite a smart idea. If they made it look more presentable.
Do I want it? Yes. Is it a yacht?
It's smart.
No, it's not. The post box of the Irish redneck. Yeah, this is why we have the thing that says certified for use by the Postmaster General. So that people don't do this. When you don't have a potato masher, there's a dedicated potato masher tool. Oh, I guess I have seen it. The flat bottom thing.
Yeah, man.
I always just use a spatula when I was growing up. So like, this seems fine.
Wait, what?
That's not bad. That's a pretty nifty little, like...
No, I can't give him props for that. That's just literally wood through the... No.
We're on a job site and we just want...
As soon as you sit down, it's going to jiggle left and right. As soon as you know it, you're the last person sat on it and then it falls down.
Sit down. That's perfect. I love this. Race sim chair. Ooh. I would have given this higher marks if you'd actually committed instead of just using clamps.
Clamps,
yeah. Drill everything together. But I love racing sims, so this is still excellent. Anyone else skimming through and read Arism chair? No, I didn't. Okay.
Well.
Do you just Dukes of Hazzard into this bad boy or what? I mean, most racing cars, I shouldn't say most, a decent amount of them have no working doors. Like, that's how you get in. So it just adds to the immersion. Mows grass, gets donkeys. What is this?
That is sick.
John Deere moped. Oh,
that is
like that
amazing.
One guy that owns a trike, but it's also like really aggressively a dad. It's like the redneck version of a suburban version of a Honda Goldwing. I made this when I was in robotics during middle school. That is fantastic.
Are that
I got
crossbow?
accepted into robotics, and then my overprotective parents pulled me out because. But a close friend of mine and I did manage to make out of scrap a about 4-foot long paper airplane out of like a hole whole bunch of foam core and we launched it from the top of a 2-story building, and it went away. Clamp on my pool filter broke, and I had to make it tight. Okay. All right. So you've improvised a pool clamp on the left. You've then improvised a set of vice grips to hold the pool clamp because you're using channel locks.
Wait, what is this for?
Just a pair of regular freaking clamps. Okay. I love it. Please get it replaced. Please limit the amount of redneck engineering recursion to 1. Not going to have any issues rolling out of bed in the morning. Man, if you move at all during the middle of the night, you're just going to make bowling sounds that come flying out of the end. 96 Roman candles. Why? Why are you? No, absolutely.
Yes.
You have enough wildfires.
Yes.
What are you doing? The ATF
Yes.
would like to know your location. 99 red kabooms. Fix that for you. That thing definitely followed the Grateful Dead around. What?
Whoa.
What is this?
That's so
this
cool.
Beautiful monstrosity. Dual camp. How do you even register this? Yeah, it's a Kirby bus that ate 2 Volkswagen camper vans. Yes, they are still inside. They're poking out of the top. Laundry day. I think
crazy
everybody's done
cool.
this, especially when you're in a hotel and you end up having to like wash something because you spilled, I don't know, and you like wash it in the sink and then you're like trying to desperately dry it with
Dry it
the
off.
room air conditioner. As redneck as it gets. Yes. Yeah, that is exactly how redneck is.
What the hell is that supposed to be?
When you
Oh
need
my
an
God.
extra set. Yeah, that is.
Is that your rhino? Oh my god. Ew, man. You'd make them all blue because all of these have changed colors and gone dirty because they've been see-through
Exactly
color.
how
Ew.
redneck is. Yeesh.
Ew.
When you need an extra set of hands, installing an undermount sink. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine, probably. Good luck shooting a potato at a tennis racket to make French fries.
Oh,
I
that's
like your methods.
most
I question
critical.
the strength of your tennis racket. But now I kind of want to know if this worked out. Some of y'all never had to use an impact with a socket on an adapter on a swivel on an extension on an adapter. And it shows what is going on here. Okay, so you've got a hex bit adapted to the socket and then a swivel. I've seen worse, but don't let that take off your wrist. I made a sidecar
What in
for my
the
bicycle.
world?
That's actually really cute. I was worried when I read
I
the
don't think-
text that you were gonna like actually people were gonna sit in it, but no, for cargo,
That's
that
right.
is adorable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's smart. I was thinking people were going to sit in this. I was like, I don't think it's going to hold anyone. But yeah, if it's just the side bits, that's kind of cool.
Well, I love that. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's sick.
Also, Land Rover Discovery in the background, absolutely beautiful car. Got the
Hey. Well, they got money to have that
That's
car,
perfect.
and then they've made it.
Also, Land Rover Discovery in the background, absolutely beautiful car. Got
Man.
this kitchen
Oh,
sink back
man,
up
oh,
and
man.
running without leaks. Well,
Uh,
working and to client spec are 2 different things for a reason.
it's aiming
all I
at
can
the
safely
people.
say. Redneck lift assist. Good lord, there's a lot. Can't even tell what that is. A drum sander? It looks like. What? I'm impressed by your
Oh.
artful use of ratchet straps, and that's all I'm
Sanding
gonna
belt,
say.
right? Sanding
When your
machine.
AC goes out, but you have a 6-hour drive and a generator. Yeah, I mean that'll do it. That's like a 500-watt AC. That thing will power it just fine for probably several hours. Sometimes I frighten even myself with my genius. You have, what is that, a hammer drill? With a garden? Did this work? As a post hole digger? Oh, that's terrifying. I think that's what you're trying to do here. Mobile office spotted today. That's actually pretty slick. I like that. That's pretty nifty setup. There's a lot of armatures and
Nicely
stuff going on
cubic.
underneath it too. Does this
Nicely
thing, like,
squared.
lift up or something? Or is it? Oh, I think it's on a 5th wheel. Ignore me. I think it's just on top of the 5th wheel. That's still really cool. Not entirely sure about the aerodynamics, but you know, guy just chilling on his multifunction armchair. Lawnmower, listening to a livestock auction. Allegedly fitted with cigarette lighter, carry-on bag of tools, chilled cup holder, barbecue sauce serving device. This must be Texas. And revolver holster. I see the extra battery for all the electronics.
Oh, hell yeah,
Is he actually
brother.
mowing like, is this all happening while
Oh
he's
my
mowing the
God.
lawn? I thought this was like
It's a reclining chair. I didn't even.
at a livestock
Jesus.
auction. No, this guy is just mowing his lawn. He created his entire contraption to mow his lawn. I actually fully support
That's-
that.
I
'Cause if
rate
you
it.
You have something that you really don't like doing. If you make that
do
thing
it in
as happy
style
as
and
to do as
relaxed.
possible, you won't mind doing as much. Decreased amount of stress in your life with these 3 easy steps. Got an annoying tire light because your sensors won't fit in the aftermarket wheels? No problem. Shove them into a PVC can, crank that puppy to 40 psi, toss it in your trunk, and move on with life. From an RF standpoint, this will work because the sensors don't actually know where they are. Although some of them do require the wheel to be spinning to transmit to save battery. I'm not sure what PSI PVC is rated for. Oh, 300 to 600 PSI. All right, never mind then. Guess it's just as good as your.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
He's explained that to me. I don't know what this is.
I guess it's not that much. This sucker was listed for $150 locally. Think I'll pick it up. What in the what?
Where is
the? What did you do to the? Oh wait. Okay, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is like the frame of an ATV because like the shocks are massive with a lawnmower strapped on top, but it's up on jacks, so like it might have some problems. I don't know what this is.
I'm so confused.
It's project, that's for sure. McDonald's bag as a sun shield to keep from getting a redneck. Oh yeah, that worked. I mean that'll work for a day, but yeah, that'll work.
Recycling at least. Motorized picnic table.
Motorized picnic table. $400. This
Honestly, the other
every
dream
Department
images.
of Motor Vehicles employee in New York an aneurysm.
Where'd you sit?
Laugh about it. That's amazing. Fix my chair with scrap wood and tape. Okay, we're using the term chair very loosely here. I see a little corner of office wheels at the bottom with the little riser thing. This is an X chair. Okay, just get a new chair. Battery clamp. Oh. What's with the zip ties and the channel locks?
That looks very unsafe.
And it's not on fire. So these are two good things we can
True.
take away.
Not our
Just
problem.
this on the freeway. Looks like a Honda Accord and a Jeep had a baby. No arguments from
Oh
me
my
though.
God.
Girlfriend won't go camping. Honda Accord and a Jeep had
They even put their TikTok on the side. Jesus Christ.
a baby. No arguments from me though. Girlfriend won't go camping. This will help. It won't. So it's me. I hate camping. Zip ties go.
Wait, is that a toilet?
Actually, they go.
Oh my
but in
God,
this
that's
case, they go
actually genius.
Because you're camping. Zip ties go. Actually, they go. But in this case, they go. Because you've literally sewed your car back together. So
Hey,
I
that's
play
genius.
mouth. And I got a new mouthpiece that is slightly too thin to fit
Mellophone,
in the instrument.
mellophone?
Otherwise, it works great. My solution: tinfoil. This is fantastic. I know there's a whole bunch of fixes like this where it's been like expensive part doesn't quite work with other expensive part, and the fix ends up
What
being
is
like
it?
14
What?
cents. Aircon for
I
those
don't-
with no
Dude,
options.
this is confusing
this
me.
is swamp cooler. Yeah.
Finally, something I know what it is.
Very similar to something I built when I was in my first apartment and could not afford an air conditioner and did not have air conditioning. I filled those lasagna trays that you can get, like disposable lasagna trays, with water, stuck them in my freezer, took one of my Tupperware bins, cut a hole in the top, grabbed an old PC like fan and a switch out of my like reused parts bin, hooked that up to a 12-volt adapter. Also,
this dude is literally he's the redneck. He's the redneck of MK. I love it.
Bin. Put the ice in the bottom. The fan sucked air in, blew it across the ice, and the vent out of the top gave me cool
He's
air.
done it
And
all.
I put that up top above my monitor, so like it just like sort of cooled you, and then I just moved it over to my bed. And then like every 2 or 3 hours, I'd change out the lasagna trays like ice cartridges. That was my little swamp cooler. This is much better because it has an actual radiator. And they've actually done piping work and stuff. And you know this would work way better. But still, I love seeing this stuff like this. This is so cool. Why you need a new air conditioner? Same concept. Technically, I just call anything swamp cooler if it's doesn't have a compressor. Like the last one, there's different types. Obviously, before you come for me in the comments. But yeah, just cold thing behind fan because it's hot. When you're hot, you don't think too well. Wanted music working out fan because it's hot.
When these start to get warm and then they start melting, the condensation will go onto the fan and blow up your fan. So this is not a good idea, really. If anything, you're kind of endangering yourself. Do not try it home.
Hot. When you're hot, you don't think too well. Wanted music working out in the parking lot today. 2-part epoxy and a sacrificial tool and we're mobile. You know, that works. Not even gonna complain. Since there are so many clever men on
what
here,
is that?
Can you have ideas on how to get a bold lock nut off a car? Tried every tool possible and an axe. Okay, the axe will win. You need an impact wrench or an error wrench or something.
You need a new tire. I'm gonna say it. You need a new car. You need a brand new car, because that ain't coming off. Look at the
This is
damage.
not, no.
That's a lot of damage.
Someone cut a car in half and turned it into a trailer. I love it when people do this. Wow, to a Volvo. Too
I
fancy.
don't.
I love it when people
Why?
do it. It's just so cool. Because you basically then have like an airtight, like if you do some extra work, climate controlled mini sitting camper. Or like if you take the seats out, it's just like a lie down camper, like a portable luxury bed. When you need a better mousetrap.
Okay, in that point, I can see.
This
I can
looks
see what he means.
concerningly like 3-wire power cable. Oh no.
Wait,
I'm
what's
assuming
with the
The
GIF?
thing with the peanut butter is hot and everything else is grounded, and that's how you fry a mouse. Redneck ATV. This is some Redneck Mad Max meets Twisted Metal stuff. That is gorgeous. Oh my god.
That does
that's
look
amazing.
sick.
Oh, I love it. I
Okay.
want it. Oh, that's
Best one of the
beautiful.
day.
No, I unironically love that. That's gorgeous. I want to ride in that.
That's
Redneck
kinda cool.
Vetmed? Meet this 2-day-old chick, Hillbilly Deluxe, who's been saved by tape twice already. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, is that like the
Wait,
vet wrap
what?
stuff that they put on like dogs for the like they don't bite the? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like ace
Oh.
bandage, but it sticks to itself and not fur. That's what it is. I think. But yeah, no tape, painter's tape, probably pretty gentle. Hillbilly Deluxe. This is so cute. Should have used duct tape. The poor quality masking tape was key since it needed to be semi-permeable. Either way, I think 3M should consider sponsoring Hillbilly Deluxe. This is Control Tower 1 to Control Tower 2. The joke has missed the landing zone. Look, you're in a
Wow.
you're in a subreddit full of people engineering things. They
Yep.
can be rednecks, but they're still engineers. So if you make a joke about materials or procedures or specs, their instant response is going to be the materials, the spec, not the joke. They'll process the joke later. They'll process the joke at 2
Where's he
o'clock in the
going with
morning
this?
and trying to fall asleep and thinking about all the stupid things.
Okay, good video. Oh, nobody's ever watched Buffy. I'm watching that. Ladies.